So here's Erica. She's folding. We do everything with a shirt folder. That way it comes out perfect and uniform. And here's Kelly over here.
Hi, this is one thing we implement in our company, and we've been doing this for about 3 years now, maybe a little over 3. So our uniforms, actually Erica has on one.
Come hang out with us at Splash 'em Out, okay?
And so about every 6 to 8 months, whenever we do new supply orders, we have a different saying on each shirt.
So come hang with us. And this one is...
This was our first one.
I got loaded at Splash 'em Out. Yeah, I love that one.
And you've already seen that one, but
come hang with
it's
us.
Just in a different color.
Yeah, we do a lot of variety of colors. And then let's get ready to tumble. That's my favorite one.
And then also we have our personalized bags. You'll see up on the wall there. We sell those for $8. We have about 12 different colors. Customers love them. They have the straps where they don't have to drag them. They can just hook them on their shoulder and roll. But that's what we do here.
Okay, there's David. I always call him Steven. He's opening up his new laundromat in West Virginia.
Yes.
I wish you best of luck. When's it going to open?
It's going to open July 5.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's exciting.
It is.
So good for you. What's your biggest washer?
80 pounds.
Okay, that's 8 loads of wash. And what type of customer do you believe you're going to have?
So we're going to have mainly, walk in just using the facility, but we're also going to try to do wash and fold as well. We're trying to really push our wash and fold type business. But it's probably going to be mainly self-serve, but we're one cardless or coinless, so just all cards.
All cards.
Using Laundromat, so they can still use cash and also credit and debit, so it'll be fun stuff.
Outstanding.
Yeah.
Credit card sales, cash sales, checks, yada, yada, yada. Do you have one that he can? I have one with the check. Okay, go. So this is what our end of shift report looks like and I highly suggest if you're going to get POS, you kind of do it in the beginning because it helps with your tax, with your keeping track of what all you've got.
Sure.
Rather than go paperless.
Yeah.
But it shows, like beginning cash. It will have how many checks. That obviously was probably a commercial account that paid with that check.
Sure.
We normally don't take, personal checks unless they're approved.
Right. Yeah.
It's just easier.
Erica's going to show me something wrong with one of the washers. I don't know what she's saying. Oh, EDO. Yeah.
No, hold on. Before it threw that code. You hear that?
Sounds like a bearing. So we need to replace the bearing in there. Just tag that one out. Thank you, Erica.
You're welcome. Well, we actually bought.
There's Erica bagging the laundry. There's a specific way we do things as far as bagging is concerned. We want to make it very uniform, square, and then we take the air out of the bag. That's the main thing too.
And if
That
it's
way
too
they can
heavy for
throw it
you,
around.
then it's going to be too heavy for the customer.
Correct. Yeah, you don't want to overfill a bag because then the customer's going to struggle with the bag. So we make several bags. Okay, here's a complete order. That's how we put our tickets. All right, let's talk games. This is called a traditional quarter pusher. And you see it's empty because someone's come in and they've dumped it trying to steal quarters. So I need to just go in the bottom here, put the quarters back on the slot, and what they do, they'll put a quarter in this slot. It's kind of a game of skill, and try to push the quarter out, and then they win whatever quarters fall. Now this one is called Burning Barrels. This is a game of skill, supposedly. I'm obviously not too skilled with it because I can't win money, but we have people sometimes winning around $2,000. It's amazing. Sometimes people are in here in a big line playing Burning Barrels. Now, at our Nicholasville store, there are tons of people just waiting in line. We have 2 Burning Barrel games there. So I highly suggest you get one of these, and I especially suggest you get one of these.
you always want to have like an all-free available for people that have allergies. And so we just have 2 simple types, like Tide and all free. If they want something specific other than that, they can bring it in. Because it just, I mean, and we charge extra for bleach as well. Hi, how are you?
How are you doing?
So anything extra above the detergent you'll want to charge. They can put in their credit card if you want that. In the morning, if they brings their credit card, not to be collecting quarters as much. And it gives the customer a benefit of whatever washers have the, obviously your top loaders won't have the card readers on them. But all the other, so they can swipe 10 washers, whatever 11th washer they swipe, that one's free.
Cool. So they can do 1030s, but the 11th one could be an 80. Okay.
You want your store nice, bright, and clean, okay? So you see that we have just a few signs that point you in the right direction.
Right.
Okay, you have kids. Sometimes you tell them no, what do? They still do it.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, if you have no everywhere, it looks tacky. Most customers are gonna be like, oh, crap, I'm gonna do whatever.
Right.
So I highly suggest don't putting a lot of no stuff down.
Yeah.
Put stuff to protect you, like the signs.
Sure.
We're not responsible. Use washers at your own risk. When the clothes get wet, they're light now.
Sure.
60 pounds means when they're wet as well.
I got you.
So you want to,
Gotcha.
it could cause an error, especially on, did you get hard mount or soft mount?
Hard mount.
Okay, well, good for you. Sometimes on the soft mounts, it can mess your washers up there and stuff. And always, when you have an air coat, it will pop up here. So train your attendants to let you know what the air coat is, so that you can look that up and figure out, okay, it's a flow air or whatever.
Sure.
A lot of times your drains will get stopped up from articles, like from
Raw wires.
raw wires will come out. People will leave things in their pockets. We found like 8 credit cards blocking at one time. So always look at your error and have them write that down.
We were thinking about.
And it shows that he has 8.70.
Okay.
But we have a minimum of $15. So
I got you.
regardless, it's going to be $15 plus tax. Plus if he wants anything ironed, any fabrics, anything extra is above and beyond the minimum.
Gotcha. How often do you iron stuff?
We have quite a few people that come in and iron. And that's, we're going to be looking for a press.
Yeah.
Once a week, we'll go through and use WD-40 on them. You don't have to use stainless steel cleaner. Stainless steel cleaner is like 7 times the price. So you can go to Amazon, what I did, and they have the little plastic where you can refill them, and they're already labeled for you.
Okay.
And then you just buy WD-40 from Amazon or Home Depot, or I don't know if you what's around you, but you can do that.
Okay, cool. So if a laundry gets messed up, that you guys actually did mess it up, how do you handle that?
Well, if it's your mess up, you have to own it.
Okay.
So, if you accidentally spill bleach on it, and that's not going to happen often.
Right.
You just have to get with the customer, and if you want to be honest about it, and
Sure.
because you want that customer to come back.
Yeah.
Fortunately, we've never had to turn anything over to insurance.
Yeah.
Hopefully, you'll never have anything that pricey.
Yeah.
But yeah, you just get with the customer, and we've had to replace
$400 pair of jeans.
$400 pair of jeans.
Which we know. What are you doing?
Well, she's bringing me supplies. I thought it was David to get the deliveries out, but it's not. So I'm going
Okay, well we have several vans that look just like this. So there's the vans. Yeah.
My supplies is in this bag.
Okay.
And then she brings me the detergent.
Here, I can get that. That's heavy.
Yeah.
You can't do it with just one finger?
No, I wish.